Welcome to our channel. Today we will uncover the top 11 online flirting mistakes you definitely want to steer clear of. In today's digital age, navigating the world of online dating and virtual connections can be tricky. Whether you're swiping left or right, sending that first message, or engaging in flirty banter, it's important to be aware of common pitfalls that could sabotage your chances of making a meaningful connection. From oversharing personal details to using cheesy pickup lines, this video will delve into the top 11 online flirting mistakes that you should avoid at all costs. Stay tuned to discover these crucial insights that will help you up your flirting game and increase your chances of finding that special someone in the vast sea of online interactions. Let's dive in. Being genuine and authentic is crucial when it comes to online flirting. Failing to be true to yourself can lead to misunderstandings and ultimately hinder the development of a genuine connection. When you present a false version of yourself, you risk building a relationship on shaky grounds. Authenticity is key in building trust and establishing a meaningful bond with someone. Unlike higher-ranked mistakes that may involve specific actions or behaviors, not being genuine or authentic is a fundamental flaw that can permeate all aspects of your online interactions. By prioritizing honesty and authenticity, you set the foundation for a relationship based on trust and mutual respect. One of the common online flirting mistakes is moving too fast in the early stages of interaction. While enthusiasm is great, coming on too strong can be overwhelming for the other person and may signal desperation. Rushing into deep conversations, making grand gestures, or expressing intense emotions too soon can scare off potential matches. It's important to pace yourself and allow the relationship to naturally progress. Therefore, moving too fast is a more overt error that can lead to a lot of premature endings of promising connections. By taking the time to build rapport and establish a solid foundation, you increase the likelihood of a successful and lasting relationship. Displaying disrespect or rudeness during online flirting can quickly turn off potential partners and sabotage any chance of building a meaningful connection. Whether it's making offensive comments, belittling the other person, or engaging in disrespectful behavior, such actions can create a negative impression and damage the rapport you're trying to establish. As one of the biggest mistakes you could make from this list, being disrespectful or rude is a blatant act of self-sabotage that can have immediate and lasting consequences. By showing respect, kindness, and consideration in your interactions, you not only enhance your attractiveness but also set the stage for a healthy and respectful relationship to blossom. Remember, treating others with respect is key to fostering a positive and harmonious connection. One of the critical online flirting mistakes is not respecting boundaries and not accepting a clear no from the other person. Persisting after being rejected can come across as pushy, disrespectful, and even manipulative. It's essential to recognize and honor the other person's boundaries and decisions, even if they may not align with your desires. Unlike higher-ranked mistakes that involve more subtle nuances, not taking no for an answer is a direct violation of consent and can lead to discomfort and distrust. By respecting boundaries and understanding that a rejection is not a personal attack, you demonstrate maturity and empathy, laying the groundwork for healthy and mutually respectful interactions. Remember, consent is key in any relationship, online or offline. Making assumptions about the other person without clear communication can lead to misunderstandings and misinterpretations in online flirting. Jumping to conclusions about their intentions, preferences, or background can create barriers to genuine connection and hinder the development of a meaningful relationship. This may not fall under other popular mistakes that involve more direct actions, but making assumptions is still a subtle yet impactful error that can cloud your judgment and prevent you from truly getting to know the other person. By practicing active listening, asking clarifying questions, and approaching interactions with an open mind, you can avoid falling into the trap of making unfounded assumptions and instead foster a deeper understanding and connection with your potential match. Remember, communication is key in building trust and rapport in online relationships. Being overly persistent in online flirting can border on being intrusive and overwhelming for the other person. Continuously bombarding them with messages, requests, or attention, despite subtle or direct signs of disinterest, can create discomfort and push them away. Being excited, anxious, and having the desire to get to know someone better are common behaviors and emotions, but being overly persistent is more unwise and damaging as it can signal a lack of respect for boundaries and personal space. By recognizing and respecting the other person's cues and giving them space to respond at their own pace, you demonstrate maturity and consideration in your interactions. Remember, balance is key in online flirting. Showing interest without crossing the line into persistence is crucial for building a healthy and respectful connection. Ignoring personal boundaries in online flirting can lead to discomfort, unease, and a breakdown of trust between individuals. Disregarding cues or explicit communication about what is acceptable or not can create a sense of violation and disrespect. Compared to other mistakes that may involve more direct actions, ignoring personal boundaries is a subtle yet significant error that can have lasting effects on the dynamics of a relationship. By actively listening, respecting the other person's limits, and being mindful of their comfort levels, you demonstrate empathy and consideration in your interactions. Remember, honoring personal boundaries is essential for fostering a safe and respectful environment where both parties feel valued and understood in the online dating realm. Focusing solely on yourself in online flirting conversations can come across as self-centered and disinterested in the other person. Constantly steering the dialogue towards your own experiences, achievements, and interests without showing genuine curiosity about the other person can create a one-sided interaction that lacks depth and connection. Watch out for such interactions, as they could unfortunately lead to rejection. Plus, speaking only about yourself can result in you getting too personal too soon, and that will make the other person feel uncomfortable, which can hinder the development of a balanced and engaging conversation. By actively listening, asking questions, and showing interest in the other person's thoughts and feelings, you demonstrate empathy and foster a sense of mutual understanding and connection. Remember, a successful online interaction involves a healthy balance of sharing and listening to create a meaningful rapport. Sending unsolicited explicit photos in online flirting is a violation of personal boundaries and can make the recipient feel uncomfortable, disrespected, and even unsafe. Bombarding someone with graphic images without their consent crosses a line and can lead to immediate rejection and a damaged reputation. Such an action will mostly not present you with the reaction you were thinking of. Sending unsolicited explicit photos is a direct and egregious violation that can have serious consequences. By respecting the other person's boundaries, seeking explicit consent before sharing any intimate content, and engaging in respectful and consensual interactions, you demonstrate maturity and consideration in your online interactions. Remember, consent and respect are paramount in fostering healthy and positive relationships in the digital realm. Using cheesy pickup lines in online flirting can often come across as insincere, unoriginal, and even cringeworthy. While humor can be a great icebreaker, relying too heavily on cliched or overly exaggerated lines can detract from genuine connection building and may give the impression of superficiality. Unlike the top-ranked mistake that involves a more serious breach of boundaries, using cheesy pickup lines is a common error that can hinder the development of authentic and meaningful interactions. By opting for genuine compliments, engaging questions, and thoughtful conversation starters, you can showcase your personality and intentions in a more sincere and appealing light. Remember, authenticity and genuine interest are key in making a lasting impression in the world of online flirting. Being too aggressive in online flirting can be a major turn-off and can make the other person feel uncomfortable, pressured, or even threatened. Pushing boundaries, making unwanted advances, or displaying intense and forceful behavior can create a hostile environment and damage any potential for a genuine connection. Unlike the previous mistakes mentioned that may involve more subtle errors, being too aggressive is a serious breach of respect and can have lasting negative effects on the recipient. By practicing patience, empathy, and understanding, you can create a safe and welcoming space for open communication and mutual interest to flourish. Remember, respect and consent are paramount in online interactions, and being mindful of the other person's comfortability. Thanks for watching.